Hey, it's JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's December 12th, 2025. Looking out at the Fishhook Valley from a few days ago. We opened up bench in Fishhook for the season and actually got some sweet amounts with those new buckets I put out there for measuring precip. So, more on that later. If you're still enjoying this broadcast, we ask you to do a one-time donation, or even better, sign up for that monthly sustaining membership. Highlights: we are still going to be above normal temperatures. That'll continue through Tuesday, Wednesday until we get a cold front. It's going to be 20 degrees above normal. Dry weather continues until Monday evening with our next big storm system. And then we'll have a mix of sun and clouds through Friday and Saturday with more sunny skies on Sunday. Looking at some records. We broke some records in Stanley over the last 2 days, hitting 49 or 48 on the 10th, and then 49 on the 11th. Probably not going to break a record today at 60, but maybe over the weekend. We could see breaking 50. Looking at the satellite reel this morning, we have this area of high pressure that's going to slowly migrate over to the below us into the Great Plains there. And then we still have this bulk of moisture, our atmospheric river, that shifts more to the north. And looking at some temperatures, we can see this is for Sunday afternoon, lots of continued warm temperatures for the Intermountain, Rocky Mountain West area. And then lots of cooler temperatures over in the Great Lakes over to the East Coast. So quite a bit night and day between the West and East this season. Looking ahead at the next atmospheric river is signaling as an AR4. The last one was an AR4 as well. This is fast forwarding to Monday. So you can see what this one's going to look like. It's also going to be coming from Hawaii and a little bit more bulky at the beginning. And by the time it makes its way to us, it's going to have that more of that atmospheric river shape, whereas the last one was a lot wider, had kind of this big hook to it that went up to the northwest and then back down. This is going to be a little bit skinnier, so could hit or miss us on the end of it. The beginning part is looking like pretty good, pretty promising for Tuesday, Wednesday to nail us with some moisture. This is looking into Monday. You could start to see snow fly Monday evening, and then I'm going to pause it for Wednesday evening, so you can see all the spots that are going to get snow. This is going to start to have cooler temperatures, but you can see kind of a wider swath of moisture across. Definitely going to hit the Sawtooth, White Clouds, Western Mountains a little harder, but we are going to get moisture down the Pioneers, a little bit off in the Lost Rivers, and then looks like that's like Moore's Creek is over here. So still going to take some cooler temperatures for those snow amounts to increase. Now, there's some divergence, so I'll get to in a second. I'll show you how much water we're going to get. Okay, this is for through Wednesday, so quite a bit of water. Sorry, back that up. And the Sawtooth looking like 1 3/4 inches of water. The valley is definitely getting less. Sawtooth Valley picking up 3/4 of an inch, and about the same in the Wood River, and less in the Boise area. So really kind of just western mountains picking up most of the moisture, similar to the last storm, the last AR. Now I'll get into a little nitty gritty of what Thursday through Friday could look like. This is looking at the Euro. So the Euro has more of a northwest flow. So that's going to favor the Sawtooth, more Banner Summit Sawtooth area more than Baldy and the Pioneers. Whereas if we look at the GFS, it's a little bit more southwest. So that's going to help the southern mountains a little bit more with getting some of that moisture. So we're kind of wait and see at this point. We're like just at the future forecast timing, so anything could happen. We'll see a lot better, clearer picture on Monday. All right, looking through some of the MBM models, you know I love seeing those. This is for Haley. This is going to be in the 50s until basically Tuesday, Wednesday when that cold front comes through, and that cold front is going to deliver quite a punch with winds and a good hit of moisture even to the valley floor. It looks like 6/10 of an inch with some gusty winds. And shifting all the way to the north to Bench Lakes, we are going to see much cooler temperatures throughout. After Tuesday, it's going to get down into the 30s again and see about an inch of water there. You can see a big spike in temperatures, but lots of winds shooting up to 40 miles per hour in that area, and even higher amounts as you go up in elevation. But it's going to hit pretty hard at the beginning of this storm. And then looking at, I think this is Titus, 7/10 of an inch and 2 inches of snow. Might get derailed here a little bit. No, this is Titus. You can see the temperatures drop a little bit. 1 inch of water, 10 inches of snow. So that's still pretty high density compared to how it normally is. Heinemann looking like a little less. That temperature, or yeah, that difference is quite a bit. And leave you off with this even after those storms come through, or this AR comes through. There is another chance between the 19th and 22nd that we are going to see pretty moderate risk of heavy snow. So leave you off with that, like lots of continued warmth for the next 2 weeks above normal, but the month of December is looking like way above normal for precip, which is good. We just need to get those temperatures knocked down a little bit.